All right.
It's about time that I get my way.
All right.
Steamrolling blood as I see.
It's the Film Sharks number 7.
Why are there 7 of these?
Woo!
7?
Yeah, we're on number 7. Can you believe it?
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, because last one was
number
6.
7?
Yep.
Look at
Despicable
that.
Me. Here we go.
Right.
Okay, watch. This is so fun to see.
That's so
You
cool.
kind of hear it. It sounded very choppy.
It's better than nothing.
All it was everyone's week.
It was amazing because I didn't do shit.
Linguistics!
Linguist shits. Oh.
Hey, it's cool. It's cool. You can swear.
Nah, I'm out of Christian's respect. I will not.
I don't. On my watch, you can curse. Christian may have a different.
Well, if Christian leaves again, I can curse. I hope he does. Oh, burn.
It wasn't a burn. You're true. It's true. If he leaves, you can curse.
I don't know. He left last time. It made me really sad.
My thing wasn't working.
It better not happen again.
I hope
Like you
not.
So, we're going to talk about a lot of stuff today, like how Mark is a
my week
boy.
was tough, by the way. I dealt with finals week.
Oh, finals. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Have finals in 2 weeks. My school's ending 1 week early now.
I really hope some more movies come out. I mean, and they're probably not. Ugh, so sad.
Hey, from Artemis Fowl comes out in June.
Oh, it's June now? Okay, cool.
All hyped, right?
I'm hyped.
I'm not.
Yay, new
I've
movie,
never
new
read the book,
movie.
So I have no real opinion on it as an adaptation. So
I'm more hyped for...
If you go to the comments on the trailer, almost all of them are just people like, "This is nothing like the book." I haven't read the
Isn't
book.
that like
so-
every movie based on a book, though, almost?
No.
I mean, if it's good, I mean, if it's different than the book, but it's still good, like Fantastic Mr. Fox,
Yeah.
and that's worth it. But I have a feeling that, I have a weird feeling that Disney hasn't made a good live action film for a long time. There's this weird gut feeling that it's not going to be.
Togo and the other movie like to say something. Timmy Failure, I would disagree.
It's streaming, not the same.
Well, they're live action Disney
well,
movies,
at
they
this point,
count.
Artemis Fowl is
Technically.
streaming, so
It has to kind of be theatrical, and I know that Artemis Fowl isn't theatrical now, but it was made for theater.
yeah.
Me, I don't remember. Is not for theaters and never was.
Speaking of a movie that was made for theaters, Scoob's gonna go on digital. Oh yeah, Scoob! Woohoo! Let's go!
You know how much I care?
Probably not.
I don't care too. I mean, whatever. People like Scooby, so it's cool, I guess. The trailer was
Dick
very
Dastardly's in the movie, man. Dick!
It's like you.
No, Rick, no, Dick.
That is one of the reasons I'm not looking forward to it, honestly. I don't want the movie to just turn into Hanna-Barbera, the movie. Like, I kind of want a Scooby movie to be a
Christian,
Scooby
we've had this
movie.
conversation. There's like 20 movies with just Scooby-Doo in it. Like,
I
Yeah, they
know,
suck,
and
yeah.
at least they're Scooby-Doo movies. This is like
They're
the
trying to be
first
different.
Iron Man movie. Like,
Wait a
including
second.
Doctor Strange and
There was a second trailer for the new Scooby movie that I did not watch. Go on the teaser trailer. I saw the notification on my phone and I thought, oh.
it looks good. I'm gonna go see it. I don't give a crap.
I like the animation.
Looks better than the SpongeBob movie coming out. But you know,
I bet you SpongeBob will go to streaming.
I hope so.
Probably.
Actually, somebody did bring up somebody brought up a good point that I heard, which is that animated movies should actually do kind of well during this quarantine because
Yeah.
they'll make an animated movie. Right now, you can still animate a movie.
Well, I'm obligated to talk about Scooby-Doo now. So.
It actually
I haven't seen
depends
enough to really
because
talk about
one
it.
of the big things is 3D animated. Well, most animated stuff. Most animators work in an office. Not all of them have computers
Yeah.
viable
I
enough
mean,
to
like-
include the equipment required.
I'm
So a
hoping
lot of
some
animated
movies-
movies will probably not get made during this time either.
Well, they say Tenet's gonna be the movie that will get theaters back. Oh, shit.
If we
I
last
don't even
that
know if we'll be
long.
back by July though.
I hope
It's a
so.
little.
Well, I mean, the
As
Georgia
awesome
and
as
the
it would
Texas
be for
theaters.
The first thing we all see is Tenant. That might not be the case.
I hope
if I'm
so.
being totally honest.
That is not going to streaming. Oh,
Yeah, probably won't.
They're keeping the date though. They're pretty firm on that. They haven't delayed it or anything.
I mean, Mulan is also set for July.
Yeah, exactly.
People are- I
July's
guess
gonna be the
some
month.
studios
So
are-
they're trusting it at least goes to July.
Well, bro, the Georgia and some of the theaters are already reopening this week. So,
Yeah, it's a stupid idea to do it right now, though.
well, bring it on.
Well-
Let's go, movies. Woo.
Keep this in mind, though. Keep this in mind. I'm pretty confident that there's really only like I'm hoping in June things do go back to normal because if you do look at a pattern, China has already recovered pretty much. We
Yeah,
can
they're
get
pretty
to-
much almost done. I mean,
So if we can get to that
issues
point,
in some areas, though.
So if
that's
we
one
can-
thing.
if we can get to the point China's at, we'll be pretty good.
and if you could stop being a bitch, that would be good.
Hey,
All right, no
And-
more. I'm done roasting Mark. That was the last one.
this
I
isn't
barely
really about
need it.
roasting people, Tay.
Hey, you know what, Tay? I'm totally fine with it because keep in mind I go to a middle school.
Well, last episode, Christian, while you were gone, that's all I was doing was roasting Mark.
They
you
also
made that
put in the
title.
thumbnail "loser," and when I read that, I physically said out loud, "Oh."
Woohoo! Who's excited for HBO Max coming out next month? I sure am. It's gonna be great.
Not really.
Didn't that get announced at the same time Disney Plus released?
Well, yeah, but they released a trailer. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, but isn't it kind of easy to make any streamers look cool?
I don't know. HBO Max is gonna be dope. I'm gonna get it.
Everybody was complaining about Disney Plus when it first came out, saying it was trash. But all I was saying was, why do you care if the system's great? You're still watching all these movies. Of like every Disney movie you could want now.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
By the way, you know the night where we were actually when we were about to watch The Purge the other night, I actually recommended we watched Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yeah.
My family
Go watch
had never heard
That should be a good movie.
my family had never heard of it. They didn't watch it. That made me very mad.
Unbelievable.
Really.
I'm legitimately like, dang.
Never heard of it. Are
Yeah,
they?
this
Did they live under a rock? Okay.
I mean, one of them is a film student. She hadn't heard of it. So.
Really? Okay.
But if she saw clips, she'd be like, "Oh, I know that movie," but
Bruh, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit? See, there's an old movie we can talk about. That movie is my second favorite Robert Zemeckis movie. It's amazing. Far out. Bar none. Oh gosh. What's
we
happening?
want to get
there
topics
you go.
today.
What?
Weren't we gonna
I guess
talk about
it's
old
not.
movies?
What were we gonna do today?
I don't know. We
Yeah.
were gonna smack you in the face, but I'm just kidding.
It was
We
not
don't
a
know. Hope
Let's
Tate
put that
calms
in.
down. That's what we're doing.
I was gonna talk about Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Sorry, I cut out.
The thing about Who Framed Roger Rabbit is I haven't for a very long time.
That's the
So-
That's my second favorite Zemeckis movie. He's just
Hey,
him and
you
yeah.
just said that.
Yeah, you already said that.
Yeah, I didn't. I just want to reiterate. I didn't get to. It cut out, but my first favorite's Forrest Gump. But I love Road Rabbit.
I don't like Forrest Gump. I don't love Forrest Gump.
Okay.
I like Tom Hanks in Forrest Gump. Then again, I like Tom Hanks in most things. So
Tom Hanks is always good.
Look, Forrest
Oh, by
Gump
the way, you
is
hear that
amazing. I don't
apparently they're
care.
gonna use him and his wife Rita Wilson's blood for the vaccine, probably.
I'm really
Why
hyped for the
there?
what?
I heard that. And I was like, oh, cool.
Tom Hanks, can we use your blood in specific? Not one out of the other 300,000 people who have the coronavirus. No, Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks will save the world.
Probably for publicity reasons.
Probably.
Just like I smacked a smacker.
The one
What?
I don't know what I said. 2013.
Okay, wait. So were we going to talk about Harry Potter?
Oh yeah, and Despicable Me, obviously.
I'd rather start with Harry Potter because I like Harry Potter.
Okay, I guess we'll give our opinions on each movie. Not counting Fantastic Beasts, just Harry Potter.
No, we should go through. If you guys have seen the Fantastic Beasts.
I've not seen the second one, so I mean.
Okay, I still want to talk about it for a second. Okay, I have strong opinions on Fantastic Beasts.
But those,
Come on.
they're not Harry Potter movies, damn it.
I want to. We'll go through. Let's go through Harry Potter first.
All right. Well, the first one's amazing. I mean, what else can I say? It's Sorcerer's
Yeah.
Stone.
Remember my brother?
Really good. It's not
My brother
amazing.
worded it as British charm.
British charm, yeah. Good term.
Very charming and nice movie.
And
I
then,
like how it's much more. This is something I feel like more happened once
Alfonso came on. I very much like that it's very childlike.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's also such a great setup for franchise.
And then came the epic sequel, Chamber of Secrets.
The sequel that is way too long.
Well, I love Chamber of Secrets. That's an amazing movie. What are you talking about?
I think it's on the lower half.
Chambers on my lower end.
Uh,
Honestly.
I want to know, what did I rank as
How could you
the
say that?
worst? It's just, it's
What?
just
The Dobby,
So
though,
funny.
like, come on, like.
kind of overshadowed by what it comes after it and what comes before it.
Yeah, that's a good term for it. Yeah.
All right, let's move on then. Prison of Azkaban's the best. Why don't you? Why
I
don't you even
like
talk
it.
about
I
it?
Not the
like
best in
So
my opinion.
atmosphere more, I think.
I don't think Azkaban's the best.
It is the best to me. It's freaking
It's-
perfection.
I like Prisoner. Yeah, Prisoner's really good.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Alfonso
It's-
Cuarón, he's just amazing.
I kind of love everything.
And then we got Goblet of Fire, which is a pretty good time. It didn't really get good.
I
towards the
really,
end,
I
but-
really like Goblet of Fire, actually. It's still on my...
Goblet's actually my favorite of the bunch.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
a
I
little
can see that.
extreme, but okay.
I
What
like
if-
it. I like how it's very focused on.
Kind of, it's very much more high school, like kind of getting into.
You're just happy
like,
'cause Robert
school
Pattinson got
dynamics
killed.
More so than the other one, but I also
Oh,
like
I
that
love
there's
that.
like it has the darkness of Prisoner. I think it works very well in that regard.
I mean, it's a great
love-
movie for people that hate Robert Pattinson. I mean, Voldemort just straight up kills him at the end.
It's actually-
The
One of the reasons why I love it so much is the ending.
ending's great. And then I have my least favorite, which is Order of the Phoenix.
Oh. No.
Not bad.
No,
It's
that's-
just, I don't know.
It's not the worst.
I'm
Chambers-
saying not
Third
counting
act of
Fantastic
Order.
Beasts.
I do
Least
like the third
favorite
act of
Harry
Order a
Potter
lot.
one.
The Phoenix is actually one of my favorites.
I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, Sirius is good in it, I guess. I don't know.
I really like it, honestly. I love the third act mostly.
Yeah, third act's where it gets good. I just don't like the first two acts.
Then it's
Blood
Prince, right?
Prince.
Which I don't care much.
Which
I don't
is
care much for it.
What?
my least favorite.
It's my least favorite of the Harry Potter.
How could you say
Yeah.
that? Unbelievable.
First of all, butchering on what Dumbledore's death. The extent where now it makes no sense.
All right.
I thought his death was
Handled fine. I think a lot of my big issue is it tries to do a lot of what Goblet of Fire did, where it tries to like focus more on like the school oriented stuff. Like it's
Yeah.
more about like, oh, here's crushes and everything going on, but it just ends up like conflicting with the overarching like story involving
Yeah.
okay, Voldemort's back and
I don't know,
Draco's
man.
doing
It's the
this
part where
thing.
where after Snape kills him was so cool. He's like, "I am the Half-Blood Princess."
The ending, I think the way the movie concludes is good. The reason why I don't love the Voldemort or the Dumbledore death is because in the book, what he does to Harry is he hits him, or Dumbledore hits him with an invisibility, or what I think it's an invisibility and frozen spell.
Huh.
He can't save him, but in the
in
this
the movie,
movie,
he's right underneath it, if I recall.
and the only
Harry
thing-
didn't. Yeah, that was weird. Why didn't Harry try to save him? Oh, no.
That's why I don't like it, because it makes me think, oh, really? Okay, so it just takes away the impact.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I didn't think of it
Oh,
like that.
Still a good movie, but
They're all good in my opinion, but I mean,
Yeah.
I also,
And
like
then-
the I also realized I don't really care for the color grading. in
the fellow
Prince
what?
in
Yeah.
particular.
Huh.
I didn't care too much just for the plot. I didn't care too much for the plot of. It's a good movie. I just don't love that. I love it. Deathly Hollows now.
Part 1, which is pretty much Infinity War.
One's great. I don't know why people don't like part 1. I really like part 1.
Yeah, I love part 1 too.
Part 1's pretty good. I
There's
mean,
no other Harry Potter movie like it, really.
I like the part where Harry Potter swims underwater with glasses on. I mean, it's freaking amazing.
Really, really good movie.
I mean, how does he
I
do
love
that?
it.
I think my favorite scene in the whole movie. It's a pretty downer scene.
The Dobby saves him, and like it was pretty cool.
No, it's not that. It's near the middle. It's right after like the whole thing with Ron getting injured, and it's just the montage of them walking and like hearing the names of everyone who's.
That is
It's a scene that just nails the maturity of like what's going on in this world and for these characters.
Yeah.
It's a great scene. I really enjoy it. I like that scene.
And then
Oh, yep.
pretty much the Avengers Endgame of 2011 is Harry Potter Part 2.
This is my favorite.
Is part 2.
Part 2 is my favorite.
It's my second
is-
favorite. It's phenomenal.
It's in my 10. I think it's in my 10 favorite movie. If not, it's in my top 15.
Talk about a finale.
I will always love the final duel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Also,
just how
the-
the music builds up and
I think my
think-
favorite
God, it's just gorgeous.
favorite scene is the very ending scene when he sees when he has a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, that one, and Endgame are the best endings, in my opinion.
Those are like the finales.
The grand finales of the 2000s.
Like another finale of the 2010s.
What?
Twilight Part 2.
Oh, God, not that one. No! Not Breaking Dawn. Okay, we're going to talk about that, too.
I wasn't referencing Breaking Dawn.
I know what you were referencing, but I just thought it would be funny to throw it out there.
No!
Okay. Now I want to give my thoughts on Fantastic.
First one's pretty good.
I like it.
You don't like it? All right.
I think the plot of them finding the beasts is really cool. I really like that. But then throwing in the whole Credence, I ever see myself so
Mark, you got
bored.
cut off there. It was just, like,
Oh, my.
really weird.
What happened?
It got glitchy.
Your voice kind of started like going.
The Fantastic Beasts are messing with him.
Okay.
J.K.
So
Rowling
what was the
broke
last
into
thing?
your
What was the
house
last
and-
thing you understood?
I understood. It was just weird. I don't know.
Okay. Well, I don't like Fantastic Beasts very much.
I can see why. I can see why.
It's
Well,
really bad. I just think it's really flawed.
now what about
Yeah.
the second one?
Oh!
Sorry, I hate. Friends are
The most hated Harry Potter movie.
not a scene from this movie.
I never seen it because everybody hated it so much, but
Crimes
Ooh,
of
that-
Grindelwald.
it is so boring. It's like a first act of the movie.
The Crimes of Grindelwald. Here's the thing. This was the moment I was like, this is gonna be a long.
but the question is, which would you rather watch, Fantastic Beasts 2 or Star Wars Attack of the Clones? This is the real questions we need to ask.
I'd rather watch Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, I got that. Grindelwald is disgustingly boring.
At least Attack of the
Is
Clones.
it really that bad? Oh my gosh.
So bad, you know. It is the epitome. It was like I think it's the only Harry Potter movie. It's the only Harry Potter movie, or in the movie in this universe, that I'd say is bad. Because I don't think Fantastic Beasts is bad. I just don't think it's very good. I think
Well, I like
Grindelwald
Fantastic
is-
Beasts, but
I think it's fine. I guess.
I just didn't get why they made a sequel. I'm like, does this really need to exist?
According
I
to
actually-
J.K. Rowling, it does.
fell asleep for a couple scenes. Crimes of Grindelwald.
I wonder how Harry Potter and the Cursed Child's gonna do.
I was so tired that day when I saw Crimes of Grindelwald, and I was very sure that the movie would be exciting enough for me to get invested and get excited while watching it. I was wrong.
Wah, wah, wah.
The thing I hate is the movie has a really good opening. I think, like the actual,
Oh yeah.
like I love the prison escape scene with Grindelwald. It's a genuinely fantastic way to kick off the movie. But
Yeah.
then you cut to crap, I forgot his name. Newt Scamander, right? And he's at the ministry, whatever. And,
Got a
like,
dog?
Yeah, those are my dogs. But you got like Newt Scamander, right? And he's over there. And then you find out Credence, who we thought was dead, is alive.
I'm the only person who saw
Spoilers! I'm just kidding.
that at the end of the
Like,
first
the
one.
only thing we have is like the little like ash thing or whatever from the first
Hey.
movie, like floating away. But like, it's just like, oh, he's alive now.
I really
At
don't
that
care. You
moment,
can
I went-
spoil it. I'm not gonna watch it. So.
It was at that moment I just went, this movie is going to be not a good one. I can tell.
But remember the big epic twist? Credence is a Dumbledore.
It's pretty sad when Dumbledore can't save your movie. Damn.
I thought that one was fun. Yeah.
That's like if
Also, the
Dumbledore can't
part
save
where
your
they
movie,
just-
then you're messed up.
Here's another thing. The part where they stop the entire second act to third act transition
Oh yeah.
just to talk 20 minutes about the Bellatrix Lestrange family, like, line and who's connected to who. They just stop the entire conflict just to explain it for the next 20 minutes.
Okay.
By the
Just
way,
go,
So at
no.
the ending scene of the movie, I was thinking, oh, so now we're getting into the third act. Oh, maybe this will get really good. It ends it, and I was like, what?
Epic fail. It's just funny how you guys are talking about this more than any of the other movies.
'Cause it's trash. It's so fun to complain about it.
It's like we didn't talk about part 2 of Deathly Hallows this much.
The horrible big budget blockbusters that I was excited for in 2018 are Crimes of Grindelwald, Fallen Kingdom, and Skyscraper.
Oh, Skyscraper, I heard that was pretty... Okay, not really.
I didn't even see
Skyscraper.
Skyscraper.
Is
Okay, I
It's
think we've
real-
done enough about Harry Potter.
I thought Fallen Kingdom was fine personally.
I love Fallen
Yeah, it's
Kingdom.
got issues. Like,
I know
a lot.
both of you guys might like it. I know that. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
like.
I
it.
love Fallen Kingdom more than Rise of Skywalker. I mean,
I don't. I think Rise of Skywalker for once is better. Sorry.
I'm just biased. You know me, Jurassic
You
Park
just
fanboy.
thought about that. You just were like, wait a minute.
I'm a Jurassic Park
I
fanboy.
was like, wait, there is a movie that's better.
Bro, I don't know what your hate... What is the hate for Fallen Kingdom? It's not that bad. I don't know.
Oh, it's like
I
two
don't hate
movies.
Fallen Kingdom. I said it was fine. I
Hey,
literally
hey.
said it was
Well, it's a
fine.
weird movie.
It's better than God's Not Dead.
Hey, by the way, when I first saw Fallen Kingdom, I really liked it. If you watch my review for it, I'm really positive.
Yeah.
But then, like, the more I thought about it over the months, the more I was just like,
That was
Oh.
bad.
and the more I thought about it, the more I didn't like it.
But it's still better than Fantastic Beasts 2.
I don't
Better
know.
directed.
I don't know if I'd rank
Then
it.
again, it's got J.A. Bayona directing it.
Jay
That's
Boyona is
amazing.
amazing, man.
It
Yeah,
looks
he's-
really nice. I
Yeah.
think it's a really nice looking movie. I just don't like the plot at all.
That's
Oh,
very much what we
great.
said about Rise of
Argue.
Skywalker.
Actually, yeah, it's actually is kind of what I said. I'd actually argue the script of Fallen Kingdom is one of the worst of the entire decade.
Come on,
We have
man.
a gun, a laser gun. That the laser gun.
But are you
shoots
still
a
gonna go see
laser
Jurassic World
for
Dominion?
Whoever the dinosaur
am. I'm-
attacks. So
I'm
gonna see
instead
Jurassic
of
World-
using this like a normal gun, which could just shoot the target, we're adding a laser on it to make sure the dinosaur kills them instead.
I'm gonna see Jurassic World 3 because I have to, because it's a
Yeah.
big block. And I'm interested to see if they can save last moment.
Well, bro, they're bringing all the old cast members back. It's so cool.
Doesn't make a good movie.
Yeah.
And it's Colin Trevorrow. I mean, come on, man. Like,
Gotta have a good.
Colin Trevorrow did Book of Henry.
what's
I also did Jurassic World.
which is amazing. Oh yeah.
It's not smart.
I wouldn't say amazing, but it's fun.
Well, it's my second favorite, but you know what the best one is Jurassic Park. I mean, duh.
Oh, yeah.
So I went to my 2018 list to see which I liked more, Fallen Kingdom or Crimes of Grindelwald. I put Fallen Kingdom above it.
Yeah.
That's what I'd assume.
I gave both. Sorry, Ted. I gave both of them a star. Also, I found this movie that I totally forgot.
What?
And either of you see The Darkest Minds?
Not yet.
I heard of it.
I just remembered that was a movie. It was so terrible.
Wow. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember that movie now. I didn't see it though.
Wasn't it like okay? If I recall, it was like a YA novel.
Yeah, they were teenagers with superpowers or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was
It was
like yeah.
most-
Okay, now I
it
know what
was
you're talking
most-
about. Yeah.
Where have I heard that before?
It was the most pretentious.
X-Men.
boring-
Umbrella Academy. X-Men.
Dang, 2018 had some bad movies.
Yeah, it was
You guys
definitely
keep-
not
But
good.
2018 had a Spider Verse though. Come on, like.
It was a great
And
year.
Paddington too.
Yeah.
You
Okay,
guys see-
Paddington 2 is really good, but it ain't Spider Verse.
Did you guys see the 1517 to Paris?
Not yet.
No, but I heard of it.
Okay, it was also terrible.
Okay, but Clint Eastwood made up for it. He made Richard Jewell, so hey, he's forgiven.
I mean, he made the mule then Richard Jewell. Which
Well,
makes
not
sense.
counting the mule, but.
Sherlock Gnomes.
What?
Sherlock.
Sherlock Gnomes.
I'm a film shark. Oh.
Did you know that did you guys remember, I don't know if you've ever watched it, but I made a whole trip, I made a video for my trip that I took over the summer.
Oh yeah.
A whole
yeah,
video.
I did see that,
Ridiculous.
It was an
I saw that.
hour and 25 minutes, and it's like just my whole trip. I filmed the whole thing.
Lame.
The trip
I'm
was
just
long.
kidding.
And it's the same runtime as Sherlock Gnomes.
Yeah. Far more entertaining than Sherlock Holmes.
It's also the same runtime as the Purge.
I like Purge 1, but it's alright.
The
It's-
Man
it's-
with Red Eyes trilogy, the full era is the same length as Quantum of Solace. I don't.
And it's
I
better
mean,
than
the
Quantum of
Purge
Solace.
is
Okay,
wrong.
not really.
Quantum of Solace has some of the worst action scenes I've ever seen made in my entire life.
I mean, it's decent.
That-
Oh.
Well, the first half at least, I guess. If you want.
I mean, it certainly ain't Skyfall, but
How is Fallout not the best movie of 20?
Fallout.
Mission Impossible Fallout.
Overrated. I don't like it that much. It's alright. I don't know.
Okay, let's go to Tate's house and let's burn it.
Bro, Mission Impossible 3 and 4 are better. Like, how the hell can you not say that? Like, come on. Like,
Because they're not. Okay.
3.
Fallout has some of the best, most like well-made action ever.
yeah, but James Bond and freaking John Wick would have a word. Like, hello.
Acting is fantastic. The script is so detailed and just well put together. It has so much nail-biting tension. It is the best. It is my. It is
Great for
everything
you.
It's my.
It's
favorite
Rogue
one
Nation dimmed
easily
down, that's
for
what it
Mission
is.
Impossible. And that's saying a lot when you have a franchise that has the amazing the first movie's amazing heist scene, right?
Yeah.
There's the first.
Hey, even
movie-
the first movie's better. Like,
The first movie's
Oh.
pretty good. I have some issues with it, a lot actually. But the first the big heist thing where he breaks into the CIA base, like you have that when you're a franchise that's that iconic in your action and your tension, the fact that Fallout is a movie that's like a non-stop thriller with some of the best looking action.
its action's good, but it's the same
Amazing
thing.
stunt work.
What's the difference? I don't know.
Best script easily. It's
Bro, I'm sorry. I
just-
don't love
think
it. It's
It was
good.
one of the
but-
most incredible film experiences I had that entire year was seeing Fallout.
Sorry. Rotate that you.
Bro, I saw it in
Alright.
D-Box and I didn't think it was that amazing. I saw it in D-Box with the chairs shaking. I didn't even think that was amazing.
A lot of
I don't-
people love Fallout, and I've heard it a lot. And I guess I can see, why not.
Bro, like John Wick 3, like, come on.
Number 3 is great too, but I think Fallout is just everything I want out of an action movie. So
Yeah, well, not for me. It's just Mission Impossible. I don't know.
the best.
It doesn't
it's
offer
everything-
anything. I don't know.
It's everything good out of the Mission Impossible franchise put into one film, then maxed 10.
What's the point? I have Rogue Nation Ghost Protocol. There's no reason for me to watch Fallout. Like, it doesn't offer anything. Like, I don't know.
It does. It offers amazing action, great acting,
But
and a
the
great
stories
script.
are better in 4 and 5. Why the heck would I watch Fallout? Like, I don't know.
Wait, Tate, are you saying that the movie basically doesn't? Okay, Tate.
I'm just disappointed by it. It wasn't all the hype it was
Process
worth.
Your
I mean,
argument, Tate. So you're saying it needs Rogue Nation, like?
yeah, it was dimmed down Rogue Nation. It was the same thing. Like, it didn't do anything. Like, I don't know.
So the thing is,
Not
That's
every
just how I
good
feel, bro.
I
Like,
like actually what I like
yeah,
about Mission
it's probably a good idea to have knowledge of Rogue Nation going into Fallout.
if someone else had directed Fallout, it would have been better. But they had the same person for Rogue Nation direct Fallout, and it was the same thing. I was like, what the frick? I don't
It
know.
wasn't. It was so much different.
Not for me,
Yeah,
it was. I don't
Same
know.
tone.
Rogue Nation and Fallout are pretty different, I think.
Yeah.
I prefer Rogue Nation. That's just me.
I
But
love Rogue Nation too, but I think
right,
just,
bro. When Tom Cruise walks up a building and holds onto a plane, what more can you do at that point? He's pretty much done it all. I
the
mean,
opening scene.
Well-
The whole movie, the best scene in the whole movie is the first scene in the movie. I think the
Yeah.
rest of Rogue Nation is great too, but that it kind of takes it away from the rest of the movie.
I just feel like they're running out of ideas, bro. He's done it
I
all at
agree with
this
that
point.
statement,
Like,
Mark. Actually,
couldn't say they're-
that was one of my big issues with Rogue Nation.
You can say they're running out of ideas when 7 comes out because
bro,
I'm-
it isn't
I'm
really Mission
fine.
Impossible if he wins every time. Like, every time I think he's gonna lose, he just at the last second he just pushes the button and all right, they saved the day. Like, okay.
That's-
If Fallout, if he would have
Wait,
lost, it would have been the best one.
Yeah,
But he won.
Tate.
So I was like,
that happens in a lot of movies.
bro,
What
if
about-
Fallout would have, he would have lost. If the bomb had exploded, it would have been the best movie. But that what happened. I mean,
Fallout, they're seconds
if the
away
bomb
from
would
losing.
have exploded.
Would have been.
that's what made Infinity War so great because they freaking lost. That's why everybody loves that movie so much. I mean,
because it's a part 1.
I don't
Fallout
know.
isn't a 2-part movie. It's its own. It's a one movie.
Yeah.
Infinity War is supposed to leave with a conclusion because it has Endgame.
I mean, you
Fallout
title it
is-
Mission Impossible Fallout. How about you like the fallout of the bombs? That'd be great. Like, I don't know.
Do you want to see a movie where all the good guys lose at the end and then just the entire impact?
Yeah, this is
is lost?
6th movie. It's like 5 Mission Impossible movies before that. It's the same thing.
They
Like, I
keep
don't know.
making them because they keep getting great reviews and they're great movies and they make a bunch of money.
I just think my thing is just to change it up. If they'd make him lose at the end, that would have been crazy, and everybody like, oh my gosh, but that's not what happened.
Hey.
But if they make them lose at the
You're
end, then it's
missing-
an unsatisfying.
Tate, you're kind of missing
Mission Impossible a little bit here. Just a little.
I'm
bit.
just
Look,
saying 1, 3,
because the
4, and 5 are
original-
better.
the
That's all
whole
I'm gonna
point
say.
of the original TV show was it was a spy show, right? And the whole premise was each episode is the team has to pull off a mission that seems impossible. But their whole thing is they're the team that can pull it off at the very last second and get the job done. That is the entire point of Mission Impossible from a setup. So it makes
There's
sense
not Mission
that in
Impossible,
Mission
man. That's what I'm trying to
Impossible
say.
Fallout, at the very last second, they would be able to pull it off. That is the entire basic premise
About how
of the
many
show.
movies?
Bro, it's a
setup.
6
It's
movie,
trying
like-
to make it's like if you tried to make Scooby-Doo without having a mystery in the middle of it.
Yeah, that's what they're doing with Scoob, and it looks awesome.
The end of Avengers Endgame, they are seconds away from losing, but at the end they win. That happens in a lot of movies. It makes for a lot
Yeah,
of
for
good tension.
Endgame, it's different. That's like the finale of the series. Like, I don't know. I mean,
It also
Okay.
happens at the end of a lot of movies that are not the finale of a series.
all right, you guys are just whatever. I'm not. I don't like Fallout that much. Bottom line, I'm sorry. I mean, what can I say? I don't like
fine.
it.
It's fine. I get it. I know a lot of people who don't.
I don't think it's the
Yeah.
best action movie ever made. I'm sorry. Like, what do you want me to say?
I don't think it's the best either because it has to have been around.
I'll say this though: Parasite's better than Mission Impossible Fallout. Oh, boom, bam.
No, I don't disagree. I don't disagree with that. I think Parasite is better. You're right.
Woo! I'm glad I said that. Oh man.
Parasite's amazing.
You're also comparing two different movies, Tate.
I'm sorry. They're both overrated, but Parasite blows that crap away. I'm sorry.
Tate, that's like if I just out of nowhere just said, like, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is better than the Care Bears movie.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what to say to that one. You got me there.
It's
Guys?
just two different movies. I don't feel there's any comparison. It's just okay.
Okay, wait, guys. How about a movie that hopefully we all agree on? Did you guys see Won't You Be My Neighbor when that came out?
Yes, that was great.
No, I didn't
We
see it
all
when it
like-
came out, but I saw it. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
We all
I
like it.
Yeah.
Cool. Opinion we all agree on.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get upset about Fallout. I just didn't. It was disappointed.
Oh, no.
Was all. I
I
mean.
think that's the most
Actually, Tate,
heated
I'm
we've
happy.
ever.
Yeah, I'm happy we had that argument because we don't have arguments on this podcast very much.
I forgot
It's
to
fine.
put that as a controversial opinion. I like the movie. I just didn't think it was the best Mission Impossible movie. That's just all I feel. I mean. It is better than Mission Impossible 2. I'll say that, obviously. But
Everything is better than Mission
I think
Impossible
both
2.
movies are better than Mission Impossible 2.
it's funny, but that's it. I mean.
2 is
I
kind
will
of a
always,
good
I will
pleasure.
always love my rant I did in my review of it, which was, for some reason in the third act, John Woo thinks it's a good idea to have a fly in front of Ethan's face. And it acts like I think there's something thematic going on.
I think it's like the Cars
but
2 of
I
that
don't know. I
franchise.
think it's just there to look cool.
I think Cars 2 took all its inspiration from Mission Impossible 2.
I think. No, I think so.
It's like, let's make the wackiest sequel, pretty much, those two movies. That makes no sense. I don't know.
You're right.
But at the end of Mission Impossible 2, he finds a girl, they fall in love, and then she never ever comes back. Forever.
Mission Impossible 2 is not supposed to make sense.
I know this is a weird wish for me, but I kind of want it like Mission Impossible 7 to just be like the IMF team is like, I don't know, doing something with the other IMF. They're like maybe at the building in Mission Impossible 3 or whatever.
And another bird just flies out of a door or something.
No, it's like I kind of want it to be that like Mission Impossible 2 is like Benji like over exaggerating one of Ethan's missions. and it's just Ethan sitting there going, no, that's not how it happens. Sorry, no.
I can see that, yeah, I can see that.
That'd be funny.
I'm excited for 7. I
And
think it's,
shot a missile.
Yeah,
with
Christopher McGuire's
sunglasses
directing
in
again.
it.
I think 7 is my most anticipated. I think I put it as my most
Better be better
anticipated.
than Fallout. I'm just kidding.
If he does it better than Fallout,
That'll be
Really good
something.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's realistic.
Yeah,
it is
but would
realistic
be
to me.
Actually,
I
I'm pretty
doubt it.
confident. Pretty confident 7 and 8 are supposed, because since they're coming 1 year after the other, I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah,
supposed to finale.
Yeah.
they got delayed along with Spider-Verse.
I hope in
last
7
week
he
to
actually
November,
loses.
if I recall. So it's November 2021 and 22. I think.
Maybe that's why they're doing 7 and 8 back to back. Because in 7, Ethan actually loses. No. That'd be
You know what? That
crazy.
is possible. It is possible at the end of 7 he'll lose, and then 8 will have to recover.
Yeah, it's also possible they'll do it like great. Also not a great example, but Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace, where Casino Royale ends with the big well, of course I know you haven't seen it yet, but like Casino Royale ends with like basically Bond loses the girl and it's like supposed to be
He
his
lost a
origin story.
girl?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But like at the end, Bond takes
That
out
was
the
Billy
main
Allen.
guy who's been behind the whole thing, and it just cuts directly to after that in Quantum of Solace. It might be possible they'll just do that, so they feel like two separate films.
I'm
but they're
sorry, but James
connected.
Bond blows like Mission Impossible away. That's just my opinion.
It's a
I
good.
don't know. I've seen 5 of them so far, and I prefer Mission Impossible so far.
What? Skyfall? Even? Come on, man.
Skyfall's
Skyfall's
great,
better.
but I've sat
I think-
through Doctor No and Quantum of Solace.
Well, watch my favorite one, GoldenEye. It's the best one for me. I mean,
I just finished not on your Majesty. I
Pierce
finished,
Brosnan is the
From
king.
Russia with Love.
oh, okay.
That's where I'm at right now.
Well, Daniel Craig's probably my 3rd or 4th favorite. He's really good.
Yeah.
But now
Mark,
it's
you seem awfully quiet right now.
huh? Uh-oh, did he leave?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's move on to the intro song, which is the Despicable Me. I want to talk about Despicable
Okay,
Me.
finally, we just had a long argument about Fallout.
Fallout, the game? I love the game Fallout. Game Fallout way better than Mission Impossible Fallout, let me tell you.
You cannot compare a video game to a movie. Don't even try.
I'm going to use the cry later. You know what killed the dinosaurs? Okay, I'll stop.
It's like me saying, "Oh, I think the Eminem show or Illmatic by Nas better than Spider-Verse," which I love, actually, because Illmatic is an album.
That was a 180. Well, it was Rob's bottom.
Despicable Me.
Yeah, the trilogy. I love the trilogy. It's pretty great. I mean,
I like the first one.
first one's
I
the
like
best.
it a lot. I
First
think
one's the
2
best, yeah.
is okay.
2's really good.
Then 3 is.
3's pretty good. I don't hate it. I mean,
Then Minions.
okay, not Minions.
I'm
Didn't
not saying-
happen.
It didn't happen. Where we don't talk
It
about it.
didn't happen, and yet there's a sequel, Tay.
Oh God, why does Minions have $1 billion? I don't understand that crap. But
Because Minions are cute.
their
Pretty-
movie's
I'm-
terrible.
But kids don't care as long as Minions are farting around. It's
Like, what
great
was the
cinema.
plot? It was like, oh, we have to stop this. We have to compete with this villain, and I don't
have to
think
get the crown.
Kind of.
And
I,
Did it even have a plot? I
if
don't
you were
even
to
know.
ask if it has a plot, it's a plot that kind of.
I was
just
watching it at
throws
the blood
any
bank. I'm like,
plot
what the
into
frick?
it, so it doesn't really have a plot. There's no.
I think the film.
It kind of just feels like it's doing doing different gags for
I
an
don't
hour
know,
and a
man.
half.
They were trying to be like Tom and Jerry, but Minions, no, like I don't know.
No, they're annoying. I hate them. I wish they.
It's
Like, in
also
the
probably
Despicable Me
why the
movies, they're pretty
second
funny.
Movie will probably be better.
They're good with
Second
Grube,
movie
and they're good with the
actually
other
seems
characters.
to
but-
have a plot. Like it has an actual conflict going on. Well, the first one is there's sort of a conflict with the minions have to get a boss, but it's really just
Like in the
stalling
Despicable
that
Me movies,
conflict
are
for
pretty
a
funny for me,
different
but I
plot.
don't know.
So yeah.
Yeah. I don't. I think at least in 3 they didn't have the Minions much.
Well, when they
Yeah.
were honestly, Minions in 3 were kind of cringe, no lie.
I thought the Minions in 3 were fine, personally.
They kind of were. I don't know.
I
I
think the
mean,
one time the minions weren't cringe were the first one. I think they're actually really unfunny in 2.
I thought they were funny in two. Like the Beto scene's pretty hilarious to me.
The Beto scene maybe would have been funny if it hadn't been completely just like, okay, I've heard that scene so many times.
Beto.
Well, I remember when it came out. I remember when I would be walking through the halls at my school, would just hear kids yelling "Beto." Beto. Have nightmares of that sound.
I don't know. I thought that scene's pretty funny. It's still funny to me.
I found. I think if I'm being.
I also like Despicable Me 2 for making the minions those purple monsters. That was a pretty cool idea.
That was
Honestly.
interesting, yeah. I like the villain in 2.
He's all right.
Macho.
I prefer
It's-
Vector and Balthazar,
He
but
was
anyway.
dangerous, and as the name implies, very macho.
He just didn't have a lot of screen time, I guess, was my complaint. I don't know. I mean,
Yet, I thought he had great amount of screen time, honestly.
well, I mean, as like the villain himself, he's like as the restaurant
consistent
owner. Yeah.
thing, I think the consistent thing about the 3 Despicable Me movies is they all have good villains.
Oh, Balthazar's my
I really don't
favorite.
like 3 very much. I really like the villain in 3.
Balthazar's the best. He is. Oh my gosh, he's something else.
Vector is the best though. He's
I
the
like
best.
Vector too. Yeah.
That's right.
I didn't think Vector got beat so easily. He just kind of, I don't know, like the Veruga rucked his ass at the end. Like in the first half of the movie, I mean, Vector was kicking his butt, but not the second half.
I still think the best part of the first one was Vector is it's the part when like it's a very simple moment, but it's like the part where he like falls off the thing and he's like, my flight suit, and he's like, yeah, I'm better than you. Immediately gets electrocuted.
My favorite
That
scene
is
was
a great joke.
What's your favorite scene from the first movie, Mark?
God, it's hard to say.
Mark's
I
like,
really, it's kind of hard to say because it's been a while since it, but
First one's a classic.
classic is a strange term I'd give the Despicable Me movies, but anyway.
First one is for me. Now the other two aren't, but
yeah. I grew up with the first one. That's one of those movies for like I've seen a million times.
same with the Lorax. But
I actually did grow up with the Lorax
it's so
What?
funny.
a lot. And now I really, really, really hate it.
Why? It's hilarious.
Maybe it's ironically enjoyable, but
Ironic sounds better in my eyes.
I know. I loved it ironically and unironically. I mean,
I don't like it very much. But I think my issue with it is that it takes the story, the Dr. Seuss story, and just kind of misses the point and ruins it.
I liked it. I don't know. We're not talking about that. We're talking about Despicable Me movies.
I don't know what my favorite scene is. In the first.
I can
My favorite is
tell you mine, but it would just turn into here's my favorite scene in each of the main 3 movies.
well, my favorite is the best scene in the first one, which is when they go to the carnival and Agnes doesn't get the thing down. He just grabs out the gun. He's just like knocked over. That was amazing.
That scene might be the best.
Like that was the most hype shit I saw. Like when I saw that movie. I don't know.
I don't know if I could actually. I like the trilogy overall. I actually
Yeah,
do.
the trilogy is really good.
Yeah, I wouldn't say really good, but I do have fun with them more so than some other animated.
I
More
just
so
like
than
how it
almost
ends.
Every other thing Illumination put out. So.
Like the third one ended in such a cool note. Like Drew just becomes the villain and they chase after him. That was a cool ending. I mean,
Yeah.
I like the main family characters. I
Well,
actually
Lucy's my
them a
favorite,
lot. I
but-
think they're really fun
Yeah.
characters. Gru is amazing. Just all of Gru.
Drew's my second favorite for sure. But
But yeah, I do think a lot of what happened was because of the Minions. It just
the Minions
for a
got
lot
too
of people,
popular.
That's what the franchise is.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways, you now have this just omnipresent icon with Illumination now. Like
Oh gosh. Well, now
Because
their
of the
modern
Minions-
movies aren't as good, but I don't know.
Illumination has basically become this animation powerhouse, like out of nowhere.
I feel like Minions is where they started I don't know. Like after
Yeah.
that, I just stopped caring.
I don't hate any of. I hate like 2 of their movies. I think almost all of them
haven't seen
outside of
Sing,
the
but-
main trilogy are fine personally.
Yeah.
Like at most, they're
Illuminate-
harmless, but they're not interesting.
I don't like any Illumination movie.
Isn't that like most animated movies? No.
I don't like any Illumination movie besides Despicable Me 1.
Yeah, I can. See
I love
that.
Lorax. I don't know. That's like my second or third favorite.
It's, man,
Huh?
They also, for me, have a much consistent
It's one of my-
track record of at least average movies, while Sony Animation.
They're all
Yes.
over the place. Sony went
Sony
from
has some
like
good stuff. I will say
Went
that.
from-
I like.
went from the Emoji Movie
to Spider Verse. Okay.
Yeah.
to Spider-Verse.
I remember when
like-
Spider-Verse
I like
was
the first
announced, I was
Cloudy.
like,
I think
I
the
don't
first
know.
Cloudy's great.
Hmm.
Second Cloudy is pretty decent. It's decent. It's not amazing. It's decent. The Hotel Transylvania movies overall decent at most.
I love Open
Well,
Season
like-
1.
I don't like 3. I think 3 is
3. Yeah, I can see. I can see why you wouldn't like 3. Honest.
I think Hotel Transylvania 1's my favorite.
I like 1 a lot. I like
Especially with the
2
Zing song at the
well, but I
end.
think 2 kind of has 2 third acts.
2's third act is incredible.
yeah.
The first 2 acts are alright.
Same thing that Last Jedi had. Where there were like 2 endings.
Yeah, the
to
final
it
fight of
almost.
Hotel Transylvania 2 is fantastic. I'm not gonna lie. But...
Take. You just cut off Mark there.
Oh, I did? Oops.
Oh, thank.
Well, good. He's a loser anyway. Ah!
Hey, stop.
Hey,
Stop
that
it.
was-
Get some help.
hey, that was sad. That's so genuinely sad.
I'm gonna go play Fallout 4.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it.
Get some help.
That's
Thank you for
that's
that.
me to you right now, Tate.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch Space Jam now that you played that meme.
Stop it. Get some help, Tate.
Michael Jordan.
Mark, I'm sorry.
It's fine, maybe.
I remember when Spider-Verse was announced, though, like, when the first teaser trailer came out, people were hating on it. They were like, this movie's gonna suck, we don't need this, and, you know. Now look at it, it's the most loved animated movie ever made.
I remember when the first teaser came out, I didn't think it looked very good.
Yeah, everybody thought that.
Really?
This looks terrible, why are they making this, you know.
Then they released the second trailer, and I was like, whoa, and I was really excited.
I was excited from the first trailer, I don't know.
My issue with, I don't know, I think my issue with the first trailer was just at the time I really hated Sony.
Yeah, everybody did.
Like, we were fresh off the Emoji.
They're like, what are they doing? Like, I don't know.
It was just like, I think I just thought this could be a cool thing, but I just don't trust them.
I think Spider-Verse was like the comeback of the century. It was like...
It was a good comeback.
I'm weird. I'm weird, I guess. When I saw the first, like, I guess I was weird. Because even then, like, pretty much everyone didn't like it. Like, from the first, most people didn't really care for it when the first trailer dropped. But I honestly didn't know that they were even doing it. I didn't even know a Miles Morales movie was even a thing. I didn't even know if it was animated. So I just was like, what is
I was just hyped for more Spider-Man.
this?
I
And I
heard.
just afterwards, I was like, that looks really good, honestly.
And then
So-
we saw the movie, and it's like, oh.
Uh,
Uh,
Huh?
I guess we can, since we didn't have that much to honestly say about the Despicable Me franchise, which I assumed.
Oh man,
guess
I
we
like
can
talking
talk
about
what
it.
I wanted to talk about, which is older movies. The good old fashioned. Should you watch more older movies over newer movies?
Yeah, I
Which
mean,
I say, watch a little bit of both.
I watched a little bit of both. but the
Groundhog
average-
Day.
Average person's not
When
going
I
to
mean
enjoy a
older
movie from
movies,
the
I mean
1940s.
pre-80s.
The average person is not going to enjoy a movie from the 1950s.
Ghostbusters?
Modern day. I am. That is from the 80s.
The Goonies?
It's also from the.
Back to the Future? The Breakfast Club?
Oh my god. It's
What I
no.
meant
Just,
is things pre-80s.
Pre-80s. Let me see.
Yeah. Should you watch more stuff that's pre-80s? Because we've pretty much seen most 80s movies.
The Godfather?
it's pre-80s. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is what I'll say about watching movies from pre-80s. You definitely should see some, but I don't think the average person, the average casual movie watcher, has to go back and watch those movies
I do.
because it really were made for a completely different audience.
Yeah, fair point. I think it's more. I think it's more about if you're trying to get into, like understanding film as a medium. I think.
If you are a film critic, you should see movies pre-80s.
Alfred Hitchcock?
because it's not the thing is it really all about like analyzing film, getting into what film actually is. It's not really a you have to watch X, Y, and Z thing. It's more about how well do you understand how pacing plays in, how the theme plays in, how does the act structure work. It's more about like understanding what exactly works and doesn't work, but also understanding context with
In 2001.
it's not so much about watching a movie that's like older than most people. It's more about like, can you get into that without coming off as, well, cinema sins?
Yeah.
I know who's the good, bad, and ugly. Christian's the good. I'm the bad, and Mark's the ugly. I'm done.
Switch the bad and the ugly between you and Mark.
All right.
However, Christian's the good.
Well, Christian's the good, obviously.
What's your favorite movie pre-80s?
Pre-80s?
Would you ask me this?
It's Psycho.
I can answer
God,
that
I
with
gotta-
2 words.
I'm gonna have to pull it up now. I'm
Can
pulling
answer
up
that
my
with
list.
2
Give me a
words.
second.
I'll answer that with 2 words. Star Wars.
Star Wars, yeah.
Or
No,
no,
Psycho
that's
for me.
a good choice.
I'm looking for my oldest movie on here.
Bro, have you
Amazing.
seen Psycho, Mark? It's like amazing.
I think I have. If I have, it's been a while.
I gave it 10 out of 10.
Fantasia's so far my big one on the oldest one. For me, I'm always a fan of older movies.
Oh, Gone with the Wind, too.
I like
That's an
checking
older
it.
one.
I like older movies, unless
But
they're
it
boring.
depends, yeah.
I'd say Gone with the Wind is I slightly like more than Psycho. Either one. They're both good. They're both best.
I haven't seen Gone with the Wind, and I don't really have an attention to, mostly because of the 4-hour runtime.
But,
Yeah.
bro, it's so great.
Yeah, but I really don't.
I finally,
But you watched The Irishman,
Finally-
you're complaining about a 4-hour
finally
runtime? Okay.
saw Ben-Hur.
Take
And it
the
took
Irish.
me 2 days because Amazon Prime only made it 3 hours in and then just stopped.
Also, Lawrence Arabia is pretty long, too.
Lawrence Arabia is huge.
Take the
What?
Irishman whole Gone with the Wind thing. First of all, I've heard a lot of people say that The Wind is kind of overrated.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, it kind of is. I wouldn't say overrated.
That could be
or,
applied to, like, any movie, like, really. Okay, I have Endgame,
Its
freaking...
biggest thing is it hasn't aged well.
yeah.
That's its biggest thing. I think overall it's actually a decent movie. It was very technically achieving, but its biggest thing is has not aged well. A lot of people see it as
That's how I feel about To Kill a Mockingbird, but...
Yeah, I don't like Kill a Mockingbird. Or nope, why did I say? I like the movie and I love the book. But I think the movie isn't as good as the book.
I just like Gone with the Wind for the story aspect. Maybe the history of it doesn't hold up, but the story is amazing.
That's the other thing I think is so weird is
I was actually talking about this because I was watching so I was watching last night both versions of Holiday
because apparently there's another version that was made for Broadway or whatever.
but like Holiday Inn has a blackface scene.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Yeah, and it kind of made a very interesting thing I put where it's like, this is wrong.
But you also have to look at this in a weird cultural sense of
It's like the scarecrows in Dumbo.
Yeah.
The crows.
Scarecrows. Scarecrows.
I basically compared it
To Gone with the Wind when it came out, and what its original intent was, is a lot of people see it as Confederacy like propaganda, basically, because it's very over glorious of thing. But I was like, the actual intent when it came out, what from its original director, writers, everyone, was they were originally doing it as a satire of mentality, right?
Yeah.
Of the Confederacy being Confederacy apologists, that whole mindset. But yeah, it's a case of even then, it still doesn't hold up in a lot of words because you're dealing with, the scene where where the main character just goes, "I'm going to smush your face in like a watermelon" or something like that to his wife. That does not hold up. How it portrays African American folk definitely doesn't hold up.
Okay,
But
well,
you still have to
Christian.
at least acknowledge its cultural impact.
but you also have to acknowledge it does not hold up.
Which is the big caveat with watching older movies as well.
Okay, well. I mean,
I just went on
Godfather.
a long contentious rant there. I'm sorry.
I don't know.
Something on what Tate said a while ago, actually, about the Irishman.
Yeah, that's like 30 minutes less than Gone with the Wind.
First of all, 30 minutes is a good chunk of a movie. Second of all, Irishman is already a movie I've only seen once because I don't really care to sit through it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you claim you love it. I'm just.
If I'm one night to see it, if I'm rewatching a movie, it's usually a movie that was either really enjoyable or was really just short. Mostly just movies that are enjoyable. But
I mean,
or really
Endgame's
deep.
3 hours
Like,
long. Like,
Irishman is like it's like a slow burn movie, definitely. It's like it's a movie I guess when I was watching it, I can't say I was super enjoying it. I was just really interested in the story and the characters and everything. So I don't see myself rewatching it. Now with a 4-hour movie and a movie that's not going to be a 10 out of 10 perfect movie, I don't really care to sit through that.
10 out of 10 to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
I think a good example was when I finally saw Ben-Hur, honestly, because I enjoy Ben-Hur. I liked the story. I liked a lot about it, but Ben-Hur is a case of I don't really know if I'll watch this again. Because even as someone who does enjoy,
Well, I'm the guy that doesn't like Blade Runner 2, so what am I talking about?
like Ten Commandments. I actually can watch Ten Commandments pretty much any day if I wanted to. It's a 4-hour movie I actually enjoy, but it is
I've never actually seen 10 Commandments. I'm gonna be real with
Ten
you.
Commandments is also a much quicker. It's much more. It's paced differently than Ben-Hur. It's what you
Actually-
said, Mark. It's a difference between slow burn and not slow burn. Yeah, that's the big thing between something like.
I wish
10
Gone with the
Commandments.
Wind was in
I
theaters.
liked
That'd be
both
cool.
movies. I'd rather watch Ten Commandments because it's not as much of a slow burn. But that's not a thing against Ben-Hur. It's more just a case of the 4-hour runtime is less.
Now, would you
appealing.
watch A Clockwork Orange? No, probably.
The what?
Christian's like, you said A Clockwork Orange, what?
No.
Yeah, Christian, you won't make it 10 minutes into that.
Oh, Mark, I rewatched Great Dictator the other day.
Oh yeah, great
'Cause
movie.
A Tate Dictator?
Most of it, but
Oh,
like
no.
not enough to clarify it.
You said a Tate Dictator, right?
Watched it.
Oh, he said great dictator.
I'm the tape dictator. Dictator. I'm so funny. Woo.
Only part of it. Didn't mean that.
I loved. This was a joke I did not even. But it was the part where it's like the Mussolini parody shows up, and the whole
Yeah.
thing is it's just teasing the whole neighbor who's better than you. Where it's like, here's our.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
Go. Why are you messing up, baby? And it's
Politics at the time. What? Whether he takes the politics at the time and just makes it a total joke. Oh well.
epic.
The entirety of just what they do with Hitler.
Apparently, this actually made me a little sad. Charlie Chaplin said if he knew what was actually going on in Nazi Germany and what was going on in the concentration camps, he said he wouldn't have made it.
He wouldn't have made it, yeah.
And that makes me a little sad, actually, because I kind of respected him because like Jojo Rabbit isn't afraid to go into a controversial area in order to make a point. Well, it kind of now becomes clear that Charlie Chaplin, he was afraid to go into a
And I think that also helps because when you get to that final end scene, like the ending speech, that's the real antithesis of it for me. It's a film that I get why he's very hesitant thinking about it, especially he was thinking about it afterwards because of what actually happened. But I'm very happy he ended up making it overall because you end up with a film that had a big message to say. It breaks the show don't tell rule, but that's also more of a guideline in a lot of regards. But it ends up being this very powerful moment you don't get a lot of sometimes in movies, where you get a movie that has that much power behind it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Watch The Great Dictator. It's really good.
That's
Yeah, sure.
great.
Let me read some of these
Not
cats
in-
reviews.
So during my time when I was doing a Letterboxd Best, which I don't know if I'll ever return that. That was fun though for the short time I did it.
Literally, almost everybody.
The movies I watched on that was Brief Encounter, which is another pretty old movie.
Yeah.
Both of you should watch it. It's great.
I want to see it. I haven't seen it
What
yet.
movie?
Brief Encounter.
Brief Encounter.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
It's about romance.
Rambo: First Blood. Oh yeah, part 2.
You just went from you just went for okay, so I just went romance. Just went
I don't know where that came from. I was looking at letterbox stuff.
Rambo's in love with guns.
that is though.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna...
That is not pre-80s.
Is Lego Batman movie really that good? Like, why does everybody love that movie so much?
Lego Batman movie's great. It's not as good as the Lego movie, but it's still really good.
I haven't seen either, so
Haven't seen a Lego movie?
I've not seen the full Lego movie. No. Well, you have the right to tart, Mark. You haven't seen a ton of movies. What the hell?
You tell me I don't see a ton of great movies.
Well, I didn't want to. I just didn't really care. I don't know.
I'm
Just see
sorry,
it.
what? I needed a minute to process the statement of I have not seen the Lego.
I saw clips of it. And I saw the beginning. I just never seen the full thing. I mean,
See the full thing.
I don't know. It just doesn't seem that great to me. But I don't know.
It's so good, Tate.
Especially now that there's a second one. I don't know. I just
There are 4 of them, Tate. 4 of them.
not counting. I'm saying like actual second one, but like.
Actually, you don't need to watch Ninjago. It's not the movie's not really worth your time. It's good, but
Yeah.
Okay,
Still
I'll watch.
thinking-
Like I watched
So,
Paddington
yeah.
2. Give me credit. I saw Paddington 2. Like, come on.
Lego movie's better than Paddington.
What? Okay.
It is. You will agree when you watch the Lego. Say it's overrated. I will gladly come to Florida.
Well, I said Mission Impossible Fallout's overrated too. So.
Well, I've already been thinking of packing up my bags and going to Florida. So that
To
one.
Florida just to fight Tate.
Well, I'm the guy that I don't like Blade Runner 2 either. Like, come on. Okay, I'm sorry. Like,
I already got over the fact that you don't like Blade Runner.
hey. I'll say this.
We could film a fight. That would be really
I'm gonna
funny.
announce this to the entire
But-
podcast, to
but
the
we
YouTube.
No. Here's what we do. We film a fight, but we do it so it's like from 3 different cameras, right? So we just do a back and forth from all 3 different locations, and we just fight each other.
I will say this. This is an absolute fact from the Tatum Meister. Here we go. Mission Impossible Fallout is a better movie than Blade Runner 2049.
I agree.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I was also
We agree on
I
something.
feel like those are 2 different movies, as I said. But, hey, whatever.
That's just me, but hey.
This is a strange question. I don't know why I'm thinking of this all of a sudden, but has anyone actually sat down and watched season 7 of Clone Wars?
Seen parts of it, not the full episodes.
I've only gotten about 5 episodes in, and with the whole Siege of Mandalore thing being all anyone is talking about,
Oh,
I
yeah.
probably should get around to that.
I haven't seen it.
You guys remember Flushed Away? What a cool movie.
Oh, I don't remember Pushed Away at all.
What? The movie about the rats? It's so cool.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about. I just no idea what even happened. I totally forgot about it.
I haven't even seen the new Ninjago season, apparently. Like, I haven't seen that.
Wait,
It's
what
like
season are they on?
12.
Oh my god.
Little Woman.
And the
I forgot.
Ninjago fan base, Mark, continues to be as ridiculous and stupid as it is usually.
Yeah, I forgot. Did you like 10?
Like what?
Season 10?
2010.
No, I meant Christian, sorry.
What?
Christian, did you like season 10 of Ninjago?
Yeah, I like season 10. I didn't love season 10, but I loved it.
I felt like,
Why is it still going? Like,
I don't know, it makes money, I guess. That's a very loyal fan base, and it's kind of interesting to talk about, I guess. I kind of grew up with season 1 and 2 and 3. Those are the 3 seasons I grew up with. So it's
I
cool
mean, I saw season 1.
I
That
haven't
was
seen
it.
the new season just because I don't want to deal with fans.
Why isn't I mean, I get the appeal, but like, I don't know. I mean,
I don't love Ninjago. I just kind of enjoy it in a weird way. Like almost in a guilty pleasure way, but not really. Hard to explain.
I remember when Lego Universe, the game, the online game was out, and I played the Lego Ninjago part of it. That was so cool. I mean,
I will say I am a fan of Ninjago, but I don't think it's amazing. I don't.
That
think
is
you're
how
right
you
about
met
it.
me.
I think
I am
think
a
it's
fan of
solid
Mission
thing on my-
Impossible. I fall out. I'm just don't think it's amazing.
Christian, if you never commented on my Ninjago video, there is a good chance this podcast would not exist.
Fair point.
That's how you
I
met me.
forgot about that, honestly.
Wait, you made a Ninjago video? Huh.
I made 2 videos on Ninjago, and the first one I made, it was on the first 6 seasons. Christian commented on it, and that is how I met Christian.
No, the
Yeah.
podcast still exists. It'd just be me and you.
That was 2
Oh,
years ago. Wow.
Well, the reason why the podcast started was because I thought of the idea of I realized that so I think kind of going back on Twitter, you ended up following Christian.
Yeah.
That basically kind of started with me bridging you guys together, and all 3 of us are friends on Twitter. And I thought, wouldn't it be cool if I started a podcast with 2 other people? And then I thought, oh great, Christian and Tate. And I
Yeah.
then
I started dabbing. Ooh.
If you just dabbed in Florida right now, I'm done. I'm going there. I'm coming to Florida. You
Wait,
dead.
what?
You just dabbed. I'm going to Florida.
What?
Right
You
now.
don't like dabbing? It's great.
Absolutely not.
Come on, you gotta love it when Sonic
I've
flosses
never
in the
dabbed
Sonic
my entire
movie.
life.
Oh man.
Yeah, and Sonic. I think he dabs in Sonic. I forgot, but if he does, I eat that.
No, Sonic,
No,
he
yeah,
flossed.
I
He
did the
didn't dab.
floss.
Yeah.
He flossed. Yeah, almost
Hulk
as bad.
dabbed. That
Oh,
was
Shazam flossed.
Sam, yeah, he did floss for no reason.
It was funny.
Was
Did
it
it twice, if I recall.
was about as funny as Tall Girl.
Proof
Or when-
I
Where Hulk says dab.
hate that. I hate that. It makes me want to cry.
He doesn't even dab correctly though. That's the funny part.
He's the equivalent of a dad who's trying to get hip with the kids, but he can't. And I thought that.
I think Hulk and Thor were the funniest parts of that movie.
Hey guys, how long have we been going?
An hour and 14 minutes.
Oh.
Okay.
We
Yep.
spent most of it complaining about faults, arguing. about
It was like
faults.
10 minutes of that, but
I doubt it was 10 minutes.
remember Demolition Man? What a masterpiece, right?
What?
You guys wait. You guys remember a Medea family funeral?
Oh gosh. I don't. And there's only one good movie in Medea, and that's the
Wait,
prison
oh,
one.
Oh yeah. I forgot a Medea movie came out.
I haven't seen the new one. I don't
it,
care.
'cause I'm a smart
Guys,
person. And I
remember
don't want
Wonder
to
Park?
suffer further.
You guys remember Wonder Park?
Oh gosh, no, I don't remember Wonder Park.
I forgot about it honestly
I
until
think
you brought
everybody.
it up.
It's so bad.
Why is I don't know. Wonder Park's just weird. I don't want to watch it.
I didn't hate it honestly, but I don't think the story was good. I think the story was bad. Actually, that doesn't seem that controversial. It wasn't good.
You guys saw Captain State, right? No.
Of course I did.
Okay, fun fact: I fell asleep halfway through Captive State.
Oh,
I wanted to leave halfway through Captive State. Oh gosh, I don't know.
And it somehow didn't.
I mean, it's
make it
not
on
bad.
my
It's
top
just
10.
boring. I don't know.
Yeah, that's its big thing. I didn't find it bad per se. I just found it really boring.
It's just the aliens are barely in it, bro. Like, what the frick? I don't know.
Well, I liked the idea, kind of what they were trying to do, where it was like, what if aliens took over Earth? What would a normal neighborhood in Chicago? How would they handle that? What would life be like there? But it just kind of ends up being a thriller, kind of like a mystery, kind of. I don't know. I don't think it really doesn't have that much of a plot, really. It's kind of just boring. That's its biggest thing for me.
Yeah, Captive State was a pretty much a waste of my time. I don't know.
It was in my 10 worst of.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah,
And
well, fair enough. I just couldn't make it in because I did like parts.
And I was really excited too. I heard Rupert Wyatt was directing, and he's a really good director. But I
What is
don't
Rupert writing in?
Rise of Planet of the Apes.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, I love that movie. I don't know what the hell happened with Captive State, but
I'm
Editing
gonna
my
reveal
first
something. I
game.
actually haven't seen any of the Planet of the Apes yet. They're on
ah,
my watch list though.
come on, man.
I remember seeing the trailer, the and going, "Oh, that looks great. That looks awesome." That's my reaction.
I look
Woody
great.
Harrelson versus Andy Serkis.
Oh yeah, that was the last one. I've yet to see that one. But...
Yeah, but I have not seen the prequel yet. I haven't even seen the original piece I just wrote.
I like all Planet of the
Probably
Apes
do that
movies,
because
really.
I like Charles Heston as an actor. So
I haven't seen any of them.
The only bad Planet of the Apes movie is 2001's, which is I don't care.
there was
about that
one in 2001.
Yeah, with Tim Burton.
You.
Yeah, I don't want to think about that one, but every else is good.
Just the very sentence Tim Burton Planet of the Apes, just my other spot. You.
Yeah, don't watch it. It's really weird. I don't know. Not in a good way. I don't know.
Not in a good way.
All right, well, time to shoot myself.
Jay, no.
Just kidding. Whew, I don't know.
Oh, it's
So, Mark, I think we talked about our upcoming projects for the last part of the podcast.
okay. I got something big.
Stan.
Yeah.
It's not on May
We had-
8th. In like
May 8th?
no,
Oh, yeah,
like
your album.
yeah, the album.
Oh, not
Which
movie.
I'm pumped for.
And I'm excited for it.
I don't like MGD though. I mean, his music really sucks. I don't know who makes the music, but like he really isn't that great of an artist.
It's I used a lot of softwares for it.
I'm kidding.
I know you're kidding. I think it's a lot better than Training Day.
The new album.
Training Day.
What's the thing I released in February? The EP. Totally silence.
Yeah.
I released the 7-song EP back in February.
I think it might
Just
be
kinda like-
February. Yeah.
MGD is the
It's
next
kinda like
DJ
that.
Snake.
Maybe. I'm DJ Snake isn't hip hop. A lot of the
Well, I'm
Just
saying
a-
you make background like music. You don't really make like.
Broken Walls is mostly the album is mostly hip hop. I think there's a couple tracks that aren't hip hop, but
But I like all your tracks. They're good. I mean,
Yeah.
I should rap over one.
Oh,
I still
heavens,
haven't gotten the mic quality for that. I still do not have a good voice for that. I'm waiting a few years for me to have a more voice, and to the extent where I could actually, if I were to actually rap over a song, I'd be trying to make it sound a little more angry and rough. So
The only times I sing is in church.
I made a few
That's-
songs.
That's me. That's all you need to know about me. I don't sing mute. I don't sing songs.
I don't sing songs. Oh 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 oh.
I don't sing. I know you can. I don't.
I don't get it.
It's from a
High School
movie.
Musical too.
Oh.
I don't dance. Da da da. Bad swing.
They literally like briefly talked about because my family was watching and I was just like, this is just an excuse to point out all the places in St. George this was filmed.
High School Musical trilogy is so awesome, man.
And Tate was literally like, "Did you play Have you ever played baseball at that thing?" I'm like, "No, but I watched a lot of games at that field."
Please play. I want to play baseball there. That'd be epic.
It's not that impressive, Tate.
I want to
Trust
dance
me.
like they did in High School Musical too. And be like, woohoo! Oh yeah, bad swing. Great.
Tate, please don't.
You're gonna take me there, and I'm gonna jump
It's
on
the only goodwill our city has.
And we're gonna reenact the last song from the movie where they all get on the stage, and that was really cool.
Yes, like us, all three of us, like
Well, just
an
we get a bunch of
ensemble piece.
YouTubers to do it.
just three of us in an ensemble piece. That's
No, we could have Ryan
Tate.
O'Toole and Sean Chandler, a bunch of YouTubers come up there.
No. Guys, we gotta make an album.
An
It's
album.
called- I'm joking. We don't have to.
What?
It's like an album.
The Film Sharks album.
What would we title it? Bloodshot.
No.
It's just songs about different things we like in this, like, there's like a deep personal, like, there's like a deep personal song Mark sings about, like, I don't know.
That'd be the title of the album. A deep personal song Mark sings about.
Guys, our rap group is not. First of all, second of all, we are not the Film Sharks. We are CWA.
CW.
All right, sure.
Or
Fair point.
WWA.
Lipstick Taser.
Hey, Lila.
That's the day.
That's our album name. That's our album name.
Lipstick Taser. Best album name.
And,
And then-
Grammy goes.
And we could be like Beto in the intro of a song.
No.
and effing die. We said beat up on our.
All right, what else did Lucy say? I don't know. I don't know most of her quotes, honestly.
I was gonna say I am working on Law of Near Enough. It's currently not filming. I'm currently figuring out the story.
I'm almost done with my movie. I'm like halfway done.
But I will say, Law of Near Enough plan is to kind of go in a bit of a psychological thriller direction.
I'm really hyped for that movie. It sounds really cool.
And I'm not saying anything else because I want, when the trailer finally drops, you will just get ready for the ultimate weirdness.
Weirder than Nowhere Man? Jeez.
Yes.
Insanity.
It's a spiritual successor to Nowhere Man that is nothing like Nowhere Man. I'll just say that.
Well, I mean, hey, that would probably be as wacky as Corona Apocalypse. Yeah, I'm still
That's
making
up
that.
there with that title is up there with Mark. You know what I'm talking about? Macaulay Wood, Ebola Hunter.
Or
Yes.
Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Oh.
No.
when I get out, we're gonna be
We
carnage.
should do a watch party, but it's Tate, you, and I just watching Who Killed Captain Alex.
I have not seen Captain Alex yet. Okay.
Watch it. Ow.
Okay, which do you want me to watch first? Lego Movie or that one? I'll take a poll.
Lego movie.
Lego movie, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
You can watch Who Killed Captain Alex practically anywhere. So
Really? Is it on YouTube?
yeah, it's on YouTube. They have an official.
All
YouTube
right,
channel.
fine.
How long
Lego
have you been
Movie.
going?
Here we go.
How long have you been going now?
An hour 25. We got 5 minutes left. Or 10 minutes left, technically. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
We shall sing the greatest gig in the sky. Even none of our vocals are.
Care Bears,
Yeah.
we love each other. We are the Care Bears. Let's talk about the Care Bears movies.
I sing the great gig in the sky.
I remember
Where did I
Nostalgia
follow
Critics
it?
review of the Care Bear movies. That was like the best. Oh my god. Remember that, Mark? Nostalgia Critic when he reviewed Care Bears 1 and 2. It was like
I haven't seen that.
they're like the best. Dark Heart.
Guys, we don't need this lame ass album.
Dun, 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 dun,
I'm not talking about his old videos are really
We
great.
don't need this.
Trying to troll.
Dun,
Okay.
Critic, leave the wall alone.
dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, 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 dun,
There's something
dun.
referencing
Hey,
that.
critic, leave the wall alone.
Hey, Donald Trump approves of this song.
I'm referencing. No, you know what video I'm referencing, right? The Anthony
Yeah.
Fantano review of the wall.
Maybe.
Overall, this album's not good.
Oh, okay. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that video.
Everybody loves Anthony Fantano.
He's all right. He's just kind of pretentious to me. I don't know.
He is very well. I don't know if he's pretentious, but it's more.
Like he's just very
more-
hard on albums. I mean,
Yeah.
geez, I don't know.
I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Well, think about this. He's like listened to so much music. I've realized this as the more you listen and the more you review, the more critical you get and the more negative you get.
Kind of like you,
That's
right?
reminding
Oh,
me
burn.
of the
Oh,
High
burn.
Top,
Hey, that's what-
the thing.
that's
High
my
Top
point.
film said that everyone. But no, I know what you're talking about.
I
was
move
a
my
case where
rating
I think
down
he
all the
worded it
time.
Very wrong.
I move my rating down for specific movies down all the time.
Yeah.
Me, I just
Here.
love lots of movies. I mean, I'm not very critical when it comes to a lot of them. But
I found personally,
Unless they
I've
piss me
become
off.
more critical, but I've also become more appreciative of a lot of stuff.
you know, yeah, unless a movie pisses me off like a lot, like Scary Stories, man. I'm gonna talk about that.
It's okay.
And they're making a sequel. I don't know why, because we want to make a sequel to Scary Stories.
Because the
Tell me
first one was
Because
a
it-
pretty decent sleeper hit of them.
No,
Because it
does
made
not
money.
need it. Ugh.
It was
It did
also
make
a
money.
nice alternative for teenagers who couldn't get into Chapter 2.
Which is a
That
much
happened
better
lot
movie.
at my feet.
Buddy, I'm gonna make Tate very mad. Scary Stories blows it chapter 2 out of the water.
How could you say that?
think it
I
chapter
really
2
don't care. I mean, Chapter 2 has problems, but I still love it. It's like I feel about Bloodshot.
I think chapter 2 is.
I have no opinion on it, Chapter 2, so.
We can't watch it, Chapter 2. But yeah.
I saw one part of it, but it was like the final part. Like, because I had to check a theater at one point, so I ended up seeing.
Okay,
the
you
movie.
can't say Scary Stories better than Chapter 1, Mark. That I know you're calling BS if you say that.
No.
All right, I'm about to say.
I love Scary Stories. I think it's like 6 out of 10. Like, it's chapter 1 is like not a movie.
Yeah, Chapter 1's amazing. I know what you're talking about.
I have seen the
Like-
clip from it,
Jeff
Chapter
said
1
I
with
like
the
it,
fridge.
I just said it. Chapter 1's amazing.
All right, good. I'm about to say. I thought you said, "Oh, it's not that great." But I was like,
No, I think
I
chapter
have seen the fridge scene. That's the one scene I have.
I just
seen.
think chapter 2 is just hard to adapt. I mean, even in the book, it's not as good as chapter 1.
chapter 2 is just stretched out stuff.
Here's the thing.
I don't
What I
hate
can
it. It's
gather,
just
they could have
you
just
know.
changed it if they got someone who realized this doesn't work in the original anyways. Let's change the story structure. Let's make it less about what the story structure is. Let's rework it to make it a better, more satisfactory movie. But no, they just went with the let's adapt it and hope for the best until
Yeah.
happens occasionally.
How long have we been going now?
Well, I guess it's time to end it, guys. So we'll see you all whenever I decide to do this again, because I'm the guy that is in charge. Oh, I'm just kidding.
If I choose not to go, you guys won't do it.
I'm messing
Okay.
around.
Actually,
Woo.
guys, if I really want to, I could just delete this Discord.
No! Don't do that!
I'm going to because I like this podcast, but I'm kind of in control.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Well,
Choosing the top, I'm the one uploading it and choosing the topics, but I'm still the one who's doing it.
Mark
Yeah.
Mark has a literal crown next to his name on the Discord server. That's
well,
his
you
whole-
see, I have a crown on my elbow, so this... All right, I'm being stupid. All right, well, we'll see you all next couple weeks, guys. It was nice having you. I'm glad you stayed for the whole thing.
Goodbye.
We'll
Yeah,
see you
well.
all whenever a movie comes out, which is never. Oh, this is so sad. I don't know.
I'll be watching the half of it.
The what? The half of what?
Yeah, it's on Netflix Actually, it's on Netflix this weekend.
The half of... Oh, it's a movie. Okay, well.
Yeah, it's a Netflix movie.
You should watch
'Cause I have
Extraction.
nothing
Oh,
better
wait,
to do
never
with my
mind.
life.
Can't watch Extraction. Christian, you will lose. Can't watch rated R movies.
Have you read the podcast?
No, I just want to make fun of you some more. Oh, Christian can't watch rated R.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.